Yep, this is exactly what I thought it was. Good.
We set off for the northern region to refuel.
It's been like 5 years since I played this game last.
What's further ahead? Beyond our destination lies the closed gate to Nordbelka. 50 years ago, the Belkans set off 7 nuclear bombs there to stave off the advancing Allied forces.
Oh, okay.
Entombing themselves in the frozen valleys to the north.
Ace Combat Zero, if you're ever curious, play it. I'll tell that story.
The 7 Belkan cities near the gate were vaporized.
Which was made after this game, by the way. It was a prequel game.
Really?
Yeah.
7 nuke. That's like excessive. Whoa.
But now entrusted to Ocean. If you refer to it by that name,
One would have done it.
he'll put a scowl on his face
Yeah.
and tell you that this is South Belka. Higher Lark meant a lot to us. Our flight training took place here on this airfield. On the base, we were surrounded by junior cadets, eager to hear war stories. The newspaper article about us, written by that journalist Jeanette, made it here faster than we did. Somewhere along the line, we had become the most experienced pilots in the town. Us, Captain Barnett's nuggets. We were directed to take these inexperienced pilots back with us to Sand Island when we returned.
Man, we better thank Pops for this. Why's that? Because he's the guy who pounded basic fighter maneuvers into us. Now we can lord it over all these guys.
You said it. These pilots had only a tenuous grasp of flying, much less mid-air refueling, so we had to land at every base along the way. I can't believe we have to send them off to guard the western coastline.
An SSTO craft launch facility lies to the east of our current location, McNeely Air Force Base. The facility was a collaborative project between OSIA and Yuktobania. It was built to be a bridge to outer space, with a mass driver 7.5 miles in length. Our radar has detected several planes from a Yuktobanian squadron approaching the facility from several directions. The facility is currently conducting pre-launch operations for an SSTO craft. The base commander will provide you with further orders.
And that's not the whole mission. They're actually somewhat lying to us.
All units, including those refueling at this base, are now under my command. Engage the incoming enemy. All untrained pilots are barred from taking off. Those guys are still kids.
I love how we played one political story game to another political story.
I remember this space center well.
Do you consider trusting this guy a political story?
As part of their collaborative
Oh, definitely.
to construct an
All the
international
royal
space
family.
station.
At first, it didn't start that way. It didn't start that way until it got to the final chapter, but you could see the way it went.
Is that the Artbird?
You could definitely feel it.
Yeah.
Definitely feel it.
A white bird built as the first step.
And we won't be seeing part 2 of this mission until way later in the game. Till the end of the game.
It's coming down to pick up the laser cannon they're about to launch. They were building a bridge of peace that would span into outer space. Not anymore. The machinery meant for this peaceful mission was about to be used for our counterattack.
Hey, listen. Yes? Isn't that thing supposed to work like a satellite? Why'd it climb down all this way? It's a maneuverable orbiting spacecraft. I know that. I'm just saying, if the system uses atmospheric friction to change its orbit, then wouldn't that make it pretty hard to defend itself? I guess it'd be in trouble if someone started firing at it right now. Yeah, so shouldn't it be higher up then? Continue countdown. 3 minutes to launch. Halt the countdown. Enemy incoming. This is the Base Air Defense Command. The enemy has a large formation of transport planes escorted by a squad
I didn't get one hit. Oops, I got hit. Ooh, that middle hit did some damage to me. Yeah, the MiG's not the strongest plane either.
They're dropping tanks down?
Yep. Got one with my rockets. I did that kill just for you, buddy. Really? Oh, is that off?
Wonder how low are these guys getting to drop these tanks off?
Oh, they're not that low. They're a good 2,000 feet up.
I assume the tanks have parachutes then
Yeah.
for the fall. Okay, gotcha.
If we shot the chutes out from while they're still falling, they'll just blow up on impact.
Yeah, we just kill the crew immediately.
I don't know who's locked onto me. I don't really care. Oh, is that plane? He's still landing. I see him. I don't need special weapons for this mission too much. I'm just saving my missiles for later. Well, I did get down.
Those were all rockets, huh? They were
I'm
all
out of rockets now.
Oh, you are? Who are you shooting them?
I'm missiling them to death.
Oh.
Oh.
That should be most of them. It looks like they've abandoned the ground invasion and decided to just destroy the base. Wipe out the remaining enemy forces. Make an effort to minimize any damage to the mass driver. Large number of cruise missiles tracked on the outer edge of our radar coverage. All fighters, engage.
I'm taking the missiles, the ones that are launching missiles before they come at us.
Captain, can you detect the cruise missiles from there? I picked them up as well. They're heading for the facility. Look at all those missiles.
Alright, that's getting a little too close for me.
Those must be the aircraft behind those cruise missiles.
The SSTO is gonna get hit if this keeps up.
This is Flight Director Adam Gittleman. Continue SSTO launch. Recommence launch sequence. Attention all personnel. We only have one chance to launch. Let's all do our jobs and see this through to the very end.
Well, I already shot one bomber down, so I have 3 left to go.
Weather team, Roger. Flight control team, Roger. Guidance team, Roger.
Tried that? No way.
Seal off deep.
Bomber down.
He's left in there, right? Fire an H-bomb.
That's just to break the missile lock if you're curious. I do that every so often.
Yeah.
Because missiles can only turn so much.
I played GTA. Know that signature missile lock on sound.
Yeah.
Can't waste any more time. I can't shoot them all down.
You'll do fine. Stay calm and you won't miss.
4 minutes to launch. Hold them off till then. 4 minutes? We won't last that long.
Oh, you will. Since you only have 2 more bombers left.
You know why the arc room was built? Ironic, isn't it?
We'll be safe here. Calm down.
I came up way too fast on him.
Take the wounded to warehouse 4.
Let's just finish it.
Box 2. Communications. I want you to ensure all comm lines stay open. We got it covered, sir. 3 modes of communication.
This guy's been telling me this whole time.
Why don't you, dude?
I'm done with him. I'm just
Not like
going.
your team hasn't, like,
Kid, is
I'm
the
not-
facility safe?
gotten out of here yet.
Can't tell from here. Good. I'll continue the operation. 3 minutes. 3 minutes.
What happened to my missile lock game?
What about the final check on the remote measurement units? Sorry, sir. Remote measurement units should
Oh, please.
I actually think he went through the mountain. That's what happened.
is decreasing.
This is not the only game. This is not the only mission that does that. Because I think when they upscaled it, the geometry came up a little bit without. I mean, the textures of the geometry came up without the geometry changing at all. If that makes sense.
Kinda.
I mean, I feel like the mesh is still where it's supposed to be, but the terrain visuals were moved up by accident along the upscaling process.
Oh, okay, I see, gotcha. Huh.
All the missiles are done.
Final pre-flight check. All stations, go over everything one last time.
That missile just popped up out of nowhere. What the hell is that game?
Telemetry, communications, flight dynamics. Do we have a go or no go? All systems go from all team leaders. Proceeding with launch.
I'm catching it. I'm catching it. I can shoot this one down. And this will be the last cruise missile I have to worry about for the rest of the mission. There you go. Mission complete.
Have a safe trip.
Well, I only got hit once this mission. Not too bad.
Damn it! Is this it for us? The Air Force will get us through this. I know they will. So don't give up.
Now I can just dogfight.
Launch jet. If the tide of battle doesn't change soon, we're in deep trouble.
Now I can just
Box 2.
sanitize the airspace.
Countdown. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. Enemy planes approaching. Take cover. We're gonna launch this thing if it kills us. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff.
Alright, one last kill.
SSTO increasing speed. SSTO passing checkpoint 1. Roger. To me. Passing checkpoint 2. Passing checkpoint 3. Mass driver hit by cruise missile.
Finally made, okay.
Yeah, you can see that one was a scripted long mission.
Yeah, definitely. Waiting for that to launch.
Everything's clear. All systems are go. Yeah, I'm seeing it now. It's a beautiful sight. This is great. Observation room reporting. The SSTO is climbing smoothly. Congratulations.
They're gonna use that to attack the enemy.
What's the question?
So instead of using that to, base, they're going to use that to attack the enemy.
Laser cannons.
Yes.
and wings. It was a moving sight. In my heart, though, I wished it didn't have to be used in war.
None of them found out why the enemy targeted the base until much later. Of course, by that time, it was too late.
We prevented the Yuktobanian army from capturing the launch facility. The SSTO launch was successful. The SSTO docked with the Arkbird, which had descended into the upper atmosphere, and successfully transferred a laser weapon module over to the craft. All aircraft with the 108th Tactical Fighter Squadron and the Sand Island Detachment return to base as soon as rearming and refueling operations are complete.
Drink again. Not bad.
Yeah. Okay, new plane.